I want to know who the biggest mud duck in Louisiana is. That's what I want to know. I want to know who the biggest mud duck in Louisiana is.
Lord have mercy. Have fun. Be safe. Little Rascal 323 agitator mode. Downtown Fresno, Texas, and I'm down again.
Get on the west end, get break.
Well, I guess old 181 skip shooter don't hear my radio. I guess old 181 skip shooter, the biggest mud duck in the Bayou country, don't hear my radio. These conditions must have moved. Right before I turned all this stuff on to talk to 181 skip shooter. Hey, 181 skip shooter, the biggest mud duck in the Bayou. Oh, Fireball looking for you. Hey, 181 skip shooter, the biggest mud duck in the Bayou country. Fireball be looking.
Hey, Fireball, you looking in the right direction? Hey, Fireball, come on in. Talk to 181, skip shooter. Come on.
Yeah, what you up to, man? You over there cutting? You got done cutting the grass, came home, pointed down here around Southern California, and we on. Sorry, I cut your radio off Sunday today. Did you go to church today? Did you pray?
I went to church this morning and said about 20 Hail Marys and about 100 I'm a badass. I come home, turn the radio on, and they got the bed all messed up. Which way did he go?
Well, hopefully you said a prayer, Cod Picker. See, when you say 10 Hail Marys and 100 I'm a badass, you got to pray to Reverend Dr. Keydown and say, Lord, forgive me for I'm about to sin, but when I get back to my radio, I'm going to cut them radios off again, and again. Hello to you, 181 skip shooter. You got that maul down. Fireball was letting you know.
Hey, Fireball, I don't cut off radios anymore. I start breaking necks. I keep this microphone and break their neck there. Come on. 338 on this ground plane, baby.
Now, how do you break their necks, though? Hey, 181 skip shooter, I'm being a little nosy. How do you break a cotton-picking mud duck's neck?
Well, it goes like this. When I key around this Mickey Flicky, my signal's so strong it just hits them in the neck and turns their neck sideways. If I already got some ducks out there already wearing already got some of them ducks out there already wearing neck brace. They got ducks flying around with neck brace on.
Well, then they got a neck brace shortage in the Bayou country then. A 181 skip shooter. Then they have a neck brace shortage at the CVS at the Bayou country because you said when you key that maul down, it turns their neck and it breaks it. Then they need to have a neck brace. So they got to go to CVS and go see if they got one because you done broke their neck. But they're having a neck brace shortage over there, 181 skip shooter.
Well, yeah, they got a neck brace shortage. But if we happen to run out of neck brace, they just have to fly around with some broken necks.
Well, maybe they can, if they got a neck brace shortage, maybe what they should do is get a piece of cardboard and some duct tape, and they can make their own duck neck brace on that end. And maybe they'll be able to do it that way if there's a neck brace shortage because you're breaking all their necks. Man, that kind of big a 181 skip shooter out there talking shiggity about these boys in the bayou because he thinks he's a badass. Hope you guys out there around the bayou country come out here and defend yourself.
So, hey, Fireball, these boys in the bayou country cannot do anything. They might be able to scratch my back. Hey, Fireball, ain't nobody can bayou, ain't but one person in the bayou country that can touch me, and that's it. Bayou country, solid mile.
Tim Raj on that. You said nobody can touch you. You said nobody in God's green earth in the bayou country can touch the biggest mud duck in the bayou. That's what you said. I don't know if any of them boys got any conditions out there, but Lord knows they better come out here and defend themselves. Because man, you're talking about a lot of kind of big and stations out there around the bayou country there, 181 skip shooter. Hey, 181 skip shooter. They're going to have to start buying a lot of neck braces with that hammer you got.
Hey, Fireball, ain't but one person in the bayou country that can touch me. And you know who it is. My good friend. But other than that, it's just me and him. Hey, Fireball, I'm enjoying this. I'm listening.
Man, them are some big words, man. Man, let me call big a soul snatcher. You said, ain't nobody can touch you out there around the bayou country other than Tommy Gunn, your buddy. Man, I know a lot of people out there that can cut your big lips clean off. But they ain't doing it right now. You all by yourself, 181 skip shooter. Hey, 181 skip shooter. You all by yourself.
I got another solution. Whenever we run out of neck brace, I'm going to get some pool noodles and duct tape around their neck. What you think about that, Fireball?
Wait a minute now. Let me get this straight. You're going to put some what noodles? You're going to put some dog noodles on their neck?
I'm going to put some pool noodles and put it around their neck. Whenever we run out of neck braces, I take a pool noodle, split it in half, and put it around their neck and duct tape it. And then hold their neck straight so they can fly. 670.
I'm trying to figure out what a poodle noodle is. Oh, you're talking about a pool noodle. Oh, like those styrofoam noodles that the little kids use. Oh, okay, you're gonna duct tape one of those if they run out of neck braces. You're gonna take a pool noodle and build a new neck brace for the Cotton-Picking and mud ducks there, 410.
Yep, that's exactly how I'm gonna do it. Hey, Fireball, I hope you're recording this, Cotton-Picker. I hope you're recording this gate, because this is a good gate right here. Hey, Fireball, you need to hit that record button, press the pedal, vote the vote, and turn on the electricity.
Oh, man, I just came to the radio. I wasn't even worried about recording, man. Hey, 181 skip shooter. Shoot, when I heard you on the radio and I was over there food stealing my food, my meat from the freezer, man, when I heard you in there and you said, man, Fireball's coming out here. That's why nobody's on this channel, Cat Bigger. When you said Fireball's coming out here, they left the channel. They said, okay, well, we'll go somewhere else. Because they ain't going to do no talking. Because when Fireball got that mile down from Spain to Maine and Boston to Austin and all the way to the Ukraine, they on a different channel there, 410.
Man, but I tell you what, you get the rock in the middle over here, you loud and proud. You definitely loud and proud. Hey, I hope you went to church this morning, too. Because you know what happens if you don't go to church and say your 5 Hail Marys.
Oh, yeah, I went to church this morning. And I said, Lord, Reverend Dr. Keydown, please forgive me, because I'm about to cut everybody's radio smack clean off. And I'm not going to let them talk all day on Sorry I Cut Your Radio Off Sunday. And I haven't. I've been in and out here. I mean, I whooped on that kind of big and low budget. And I whooped on a bunch of other cod pickers on the bowl, too. And a bunch of cod pickers on 28. But I've been hanging here on 11 here most of the day. Just hanging out. Talked to Super 7 today. That's who I like talking to when I'm up here is Super 7, Indianapolis, Indiana. He hangs out here. But you got that mile down, kind of bigger. This is the farthest I've ever seen on my meter on the conditions that you got right now. You got 35 dB in my radio.
Well, I got skip wall to wall over here. They got a whole bunch of skip. So at least Mother Nature's in my favor, man. At least Mother Nature's in my favor and I can do what I want to do and nobody can do that about it. Hey, Fireball. Audio. Man, boy, this thing's stroking. And I'm not joking.
You got them 2 572Bs warming up, Cotton Bigger. I'm trying to get this one driver going. I'm going to put 4 572Bs in it, man. I got one kind of like yours, but not the SB200. I got this Amatron that holds the 811As, but I'm going to throw, once I get it going and working, I'm going to put 4 572Bs in it like what your SB200 has. It'll be 4 of them there, 410.
Hey, I don't have an SB200. I have something else now. That's why I'm sounding like I sound. Hey, Fireball, come on with it.
Oh, I didn't know that, Con Bigger. I didn't know that. Well, that's why you got that mile laid down. Man, I didn't know you got something else. Hopefully you kept the SB200 too. You got to keep all of those amps, man. Don't get rid of anything. Keep that thing on the shelf and say, okay, that's my backup. Break.
Actually, it's the 220. The SB220. Running 2 500Zs there, come on.
Yeah, but you had an SB200 before, too. I remember you were going to get the 200, the 572B box, and I thought you were running on that. The 220s are real good, too. That's 2 500Zs. They work real good.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking on now. But I do have more upgrades coming up. My last upgrade going to be kind of expensive, but I'll be able to rope the ropes and press the pedal and turn on the electricity for sure.
Boy, if you do that, you're going to be burning electricity. Your wife's going to be pissed off. You're going to have to be cutting the grass 7 days a week and even through the night. Hey, if you get something bigger, your electricity bill is going to skyrocket, Cotton Bigger. You're going to need solar panels outside. Or you're going to have to cut the grass in the dark with big lights. Break.
Hey, I got solar panels already. I got 18 solar panels and one big old Tesla battery. And I'm gonna go around to 3,000. I may go bigger, I don't know, but I think I'm gonna stick with the 3,000 for now. And once I get that, all the mud ducks are gonna be in trouble, man. Cause Lord knows they ain't got enough neck brace for them.
Well, that sounds to me like wolf tickets. Hey, 181 skips you. The biggest mud duck in Louisiana. That sounds to me like wolf tickets. When you're out there selling wolf tickets, Cotton Bigger. But hey, there ain't no shame in your game. Shoot, you don't even need nothing right now. You almost burying my needle. Hey, 181 skip shooter. You almost got my needle almost buried at the 30 dB mark there, 410.
Hey, I appreciate that fireball. That means a lot. Same here as well. You got my needle pegged too. That's for sure. Boy, I tell you, drop the Reverend Key down sure good today, though, buddy.
Yeah, he's looking over your shoulder, man. Hey, Reverend Dr. Keydown's looking over 181 skip shooter's shoulder and saying, okay, today is 181 skip shooter's time to key that worldwide mall down in the world of sound on national radio. Hey, 181 skip shooter. Reverend Dr. Keydown's looking over your shoulder and making sure that you get all up into Fireball's radio there, 410.
Hey, that's a 410. As long as Dr. Reverend Keydown don't turn his head the other way, he keeps looking over my shoulder, I guess I'm going to be all right. And if he does, I'm going to get my head cut slam off.
Yeah, that can happen. Right about now, you're starting to fall out my radio a little bit. And they might come back. Right about now, you went from 30 dB to 9 dB in my radio. But there ain't no shame in your game. You still sounding good. With them two 500Ts. They call them the boat-legged girls. That's what they're called. The two boat-legged girls. Hey, 181 skip shooter. Fireball's gone.
I got a fireball down on 10, 12 on the sand pole. I got a fireball down on 7, baby. They got no difference with him.
Yeah, I heard that other station out there around Florida on that end, man. I'm going to wave it to you, no doubt about it. Hey, that station out there around Florida, I really didn't catch your handle on that end, but I'm going to wave and say hello, howdy doody, and lottie dotty to you. Hello to that station out there around Florida. Fireball is waving right back.
Hello, Fireball,
707 or 007? Okay, you said 707 or 007. You out there in 1012 and out there around Florida. You must have drove over there to Godmegan Woody Woodpecker's get together, man, yesterday. Hey, 007. Man, you must have went to Woody Woodpecker's get together yesterday there, break.
I didn't get a chance to make it to the break, but I ain't 10-12 and on the same time, man. Hey, Fireball, you got a cap out there, so 007 I have to buy you country on that end. Hey, Fireball, 007. No contact, Fireball, Jeremiah. No contact. Fireball, Jeremiah gone.
Hello, right back to you there, Jeremiah. I'm going to wave to you also there. Well, you jumped up in my radio there, Jeremiah. Hey, 007, you said you from the Bayou. I didn't know if you in the Bayou or if you over there in Florida 10-12, because I'm running a little video game for 181 skip shooter there, 007, and I guess I'm going to put Florida on that, or, well, you know what, I guess I'll just put Bayou because you're from the Bayou. Well, you over there 10-12 and in Florida. But hello to you there, Jeremiah. Man, I'm going to say hello to you, Cotton Picker. You jumped in my radio, too. Damn, these conditions are falling out at 2:47. That's because the time changed, man. The time changed, so now these conditions, they fall out quick at the end of the day because the time changed. Hey, hello to you, Jeremiah. I'm waving a hand saying hello, howdy doody. And 007 in the Bayou, I'm waving to you also. Fireball says, Lord, forgive me for I have sinned, but I'm going to cut every mud duck off again, and again. Fireball, the center of attention, is gone.
I like the way you do it, Fireball. I like the way you do it on the bowl, and I like the way you do it on the lever. Catch it there, Fireball. Orleans. Goddamn.
Yeah, hello there, Equalizer. Yeah, thanks for all the flowers, Jeremiah. Yeah, I do it on every channel, man. Sometimes I hang out on 28. Oh, my God, yesterday on channel 28. That cow big at 29 prime time. And somebody in the bayou, I think, 356. 156, I think it was. Man, that cow big a drug. Wild Child and prime time. That cow big a skull drug them yesterday, man. I think it was 356 in the bayou there, Jeremiah. Man, it was something to receive. These guys that hang out just on 6, man, they missing out on a lot of other channels, no doubt. Jeremiah, I didn't get where you were located on that end, but I am gonna try and put you in here. And there's another station out there around New Orleans that want to say hello to me also. Fireball, the center of attention, is rocking this mail.
Jacksonville, Florida. I be living with 511. Me and 511 kind of be partners on that end show, too. Hey, let me get out of here, Fireball, but I like your style, man. They think you have to stay on the board to be a big boy, but you can go ahead and channel you want to be a big boy. Hey, Fireball, I like the way you do it. I just like your style. My own time, I'm getting up. Fireball, Jeremiah, you know.
Well, Jeremiah, let me tell you something, man. If I stayed on Channel 6 all day long, these guys would be pissed the hell off. They think, oh, yeah, well, Fireball can't stay, this and that. Man, every time I key this mall down, I have that mall down from Boston to Austin and Spain to Maine. No matter what channel I'm on. And if I stayed down there on 6 all day long, them guys wouldn't do any talking. Plus, sometimes I'm talking to the same people every time, and I really like talking to everybody else there, Jeremiah. Ain't no doubt about that. Because sometimes, you know, these guys, they're not on 6. They're on a different channel, and they're really good operators. Take care, Jeremiah. Out there around, you said you're in Tampa Bay, Florida?
Jacksonville, Florida. I'll be around 511, Nick of the Woods show, do more baby. I guess you get on that fireball, I ain't gonna hold it up, man. But I like the way you do it, that's all to it. I mean, you don't stay on one channel to prove that you're Ken HCB, or you go from channel to channel. But if you stay on the board, like you say, nobody would do no talking. They had a mouth stuck out all the time, so do. Hey, catch you later. Oh, just around Jacksonville, Florida, I'm gone.
410, well, you out there around Jacksonville, Florida. Well, you sounded a whole heap of good there, Jeremiah. That's for damn sure. I'm glad you come out and put the broken spoke on me while I was doing this video gate for my friend 181 Skip Shooter over there around the Bayou country, man. Man, that conbigger didn't know how to point his beam, man. I told that conbigger to get a compass because his rotor meter's broken. And when he broke his rotor meter, he didn't know where his antenna was really pointed, and he just thought, well, it's good enough. It's over towards the coast. Man, I told him get a compass. Man, that conbigger was pointed in Bermuda, Florida, or the Bermuda Triangle. I was like, no. You need to have your compass, stand under the beam, and find out where you really are pointed. Well, he finally got it all figured out, that's for sure, Jeremiah. And I'm kind of glad. And I'm glad you came out here and put the broken spoke on me, because it's sorry I cut your radio off Sunday, and Lord, forgive me for I have sinned. But I got that big and mauled down again and again. Jeremiah, Florida, Fireball, rocking the mail.
Oh, dear. Fireball, you tickle me, man. I mean, you had a fan club. I think I'd be one of your fans. But I like the way you do it up on the board, man. You don't let them up up there, man. I just sit back and listen a lot of times, man. I key down every now and then up there. Talk to him over seeing them in 07 and all that. The way I talk to him every now and then. You come out that mouth. I enjoy it, man. I just be laughing, man. I mean, I really do. Catch you later. I ain't gonna tell them I'm gonna give it up, because I know some other fellas want to talk to you, and I know ain't nowhere in the world they can talk when I drop it down like this. Not out of Jacksonville, Florida, no way. I got 055 built. 055 built this thing here, sure did. You know who 55 is. He the one that went down into the Woody Woodpecker and them and kind of showed out down there, showed up. Hey, catch you later. Hey, hang on, I'm tied up no more. I'm gonna get on out of here. Oh, Jeremiah, you're around Jacksonville, Florida. I'm gone.
All right there, Jeremiah. Oh, yeah, I know who 55 is, man. I never met him personally. I mean, all these, Blues Boy really wanted me to go to his get-together, but I didn't have the money to get out there when he had his get-together up there at his place. I really wanted to, but, man, I just couldn't do it. I didn't have any money. It's just been real hard lately. But I'm going to try to go to the Louisiana break next year during Easter weekend. I might fly out there, drive my truck, I'm not sure. I really want to take a road trip and drive my truck, but I think that'll take me like 2 days to get to Louisiana. But I can sleep in the back. I got a bed in the back and all that, so that'll be pretty easy, but it'll take some time to drive out there. And probably cost me more to drive than it would to fly. Probably cost me more than fuel just to drive out there. Hey, Jeremiah, you take care, take him easy. Maybe I'll see you there next year at the Function of the Junction in Louisiana. Jeremiah, your friend Fireball, the center of attention. I'm getting out the middle of the road.
Yeah, I think they have it off. Woody Woodpecker have it off. Well, he just had a little get-together here this weekend. They've been raising money to have that big shootout down there in Tampa next year. Woody Woodpecker, and I think they're going to have it in Tampa. I'm not sure. I think that's next year sometime. I don't know. I know they've been raising money for it. All right, Fireball, I'm going to get out of here, man. Like I said, I will get a chance to put the look and see on you, man. If you ain't got an fan club, you got one. Oh, Jeremiah, because I like the way you do it. I like the way you put that mouth on them, boy. I like the way you do it, man. I like to hear you get out there and make them hot around the collar. And they be hot, dude. Lord, you think they don't do, but you know, it's bad. For them to get hot around the collar with you. But you know when you just be doing it, that's all. I guess that would make them hot around the collar. I don't know. You is an agitator, I guarantee you. But you're a good one, and you do it in a good way, too. Fireball, I'm not going to keep them old. Jeremiah around Jacksonville, Florida. I'm clear.
I'm telling you, man, I make these guys have steam coming out their ears. And they're all jealous, man. They can't stand it. I mean, half of these convicts, when I'm down there on 6, they'll mud duck me. Just because they can't stand listening to Fireball anymore. And then, I got caught big in 310 or 317 from Arizona. This cod picker out there playing recordings of me all day long. Just to do it. I think he's just doing it to agitate everybody else. You know what I think he's doing? He plays the recording. And of course he don't have the biggest hammer as I got. So then his radio gets cut off. He likes listening to other people say, oh yeah, Fireball was on the mall, he got his radio cut off. But really, it's just his recording of me that he listens to on my YouTube channel. I mean, it's amazing, man. I'm on everybody's mind. I'm on everybody's big mind day after day after day. I got the biggest red target on my back in the United States of America. And I only just came back last year. Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary that I hooked my Antron 99 up. Last October or November or so. 1 year ago, yesterday, is when I put at least hooked my radio back up when the skip started to come out there. And now, since I put all this other stuff back in here, put this 4-element beam up on this tower there, Jeremiah, man, these cotton big have been crying and whining. They need some cheese with their wine there break.
Let me tell you something. More, boy, he can just wring your neck. more, boy, he can just wring your neck there, are you?
Oh, that cop bigger will have steam coming out his ears when he gets his radio cut off. Here's the reason why. Years ago on the last cycle, now before I was a single dad, before I had to take care of my kids, all that bullshit, that's why I got off the radio. But before then, man, that cop bigger thought he was a badass. He had this 100-foot beam and all that, said, ain't nobody going to key on me, especially me, no mobile. Man, I went to my spot. I honked a horn on his cop big and base station for like 50 minutes. On the bowl, channel 28, I was like, honk, honk, listen to this cop bigger. Man, he didn't ever get to talk. That's why he gets steam coming out of his ears and he wants to wring my neck. There, 410.
How about Wildcat? And Wildcat, no, he can't. I mean, you just came back, ain't been a year and a half ago. I know when you came back. But, how about Wildcat? What you gonna do with him?
Now, you know I grew up with Wildcat, right? You know I literally grew up with Wildcat. I've known Wildcat since I was 15 years old. And I don't know, I guess we just had a falling out or something, you know. I got my stuff back together, and years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, he was on the radio just drunk as a skunk, talking about fireball this, fireball that, fireball this, and I was like, man, I can't believe he's out there on the radio saying these things. So I stopped talking to him. Then he moved to Arizona, and then I was a single dad, all this kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. But I started talking to him again. You know, he said sorry that, you know, he did those things back in the day. I thought everything was fine. Well, then the convict was like, oh, yeah, hey, take your AC box to 809. He's going to upgrade it. He's going to fix you up for free. I was like, no. I got all this stuff on my own, man. I'll do it with my friend Duck Hunter. I'll do it with my friends. I don't like 809. He's a mud chicken. And kind of big, and sounds like he got a nose pinched. Every time he's on the radio, sounds like he got a rubber band around his nose. No thanks. And after that, I think he just thought I was going to be in his 809 clique or something like that. And really, me and Wildcat, we started with Getaway Driver. Now, I still know Getaway Driver. He's just busy doing other things. He's just not doing radio. Well, since he's not doing radio, and he had some issues with my technician, Getaway Driver, he went to some other muddy mouth mud duck like that guy. So, I think that's why he's mad at me, and I think that's why he just talks all this yah-yah about me when he's out there on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Plus, I talk on radio all day, every day. That guy got to work. I ain't got to do shit. He's just jealous.
Nobody's birthday. You're shooting fireballs right into Central Florida there, Frank. He get up over you, but somehow Why can't we get out of here, man?
All right there, Jeremiah. Yeah, man, you fill out my radio anyway, and I still got some other stuff I got to do here at the house. I just came over here for a 181 skip shooter. So you take care out there, Jeremiah, out there around Florida. I'm getting out in the middle of the road, man. I think these conditions are falling out. They're probably going to go towards Hawaiian Islands, man. I'm going to talk to them here in a few minutes. Take care. Jeremiah in Florida. Good talking to you, Con Bigger. We'll talk again, man. I hang out here on 11, sometimes the bowl, even sometimes 28. But I know a lot of these Con Biggers can't really go up to 28 because they think they're not tuned. I'm not either. But I still do it. Doesn't bother none of my stuff. Take care. Take them easy. Jeremiah in Florida and Jacksonville. Fireball, the center of attention. I'm gone.
Fireball. 04 double S 3 way without him, baby.
Hey, waving a hand to you there, 004. These conditions are moving real fast, man. They falling out, but I think you said 004. Oh, Fireball waving at you, buddy.
We'll see you.
All right, there, 004. Take care. Take them easy, man. I got a bunch of stuff I got to do, man. I got to move some data over onto my hard drive, man, because all these video gates are loading up my laptop drive. Hey, 004, take care, take them easy out there around Florida. Fireball, the center of attention. I'm gone.
Fireball, you make a lot of noise around Tampa Bay, man. With no shoes, said that.
Hey, hello to you there, No Shoes. Hey, man, I'm going to wave one hand, man, before I go. Hey, No Shoes out there around Tampa Bay. Man, I didn't even know I had conditions out there. Hey, No Shoes out there around Florida. Fireball's waving at you also.
Oh, shit, Fireball. I got you 20 over. I got you 20 over in my shack, my friend. Wish I enjoyed y'all here as always, man. With No Shoes, Tampa, I'm back in them bushes.
All right there, No Shoes. Hey, man, you take care. Take them easy. Man, I got to get out the middle of the road here, man, and do a few things on that end. But I'm definitely waving a hand to you there. No Shoes in Florida. Fireball, the center of attention. I'm 10-7. I'm gone.
Fireball, seems like California's the only thing coming in on my radio. That Fireball burned my radio up. 717 Sand Pile, back quiet.